it's the LBL trademark. Anywho, as you've seen, she's slithering out from under her rock and going to the TJ Maxx, putting on that baseball cap like she's a soccer mom with that chic, homeless look of the black t-shirt that never changes, the OOTD, as Stassi Schroeder's Holiday says from VPR, which of course we know she watched because she thought she was like actually 1 degree away from the Vanderpump Rules crowd, because she thought that she was actually destined to become a real life person dressed in an orange jumpsuit, or OEITNB, Orange is the New Black. Oh, and she thought that she was supposed to rightfully be a Real Housewife of the Beverly Hills franchise, because when somebody was desperate enough to go into the cavernous gap, she wanted them for life, okay? Enter Dennis. Not a dentist, but I can't talk. Once again, it's the no free coffee thing. My brain don't work. Fibro fog. Those of us that actually have the fibromyalgia or whatever it is, we actually have that stamp fibromyalgia. Anywho, I digress. So, she got pregnant, which was her ultimate goal. She wanted to be pregnant. Well, one of the things that goes back to basic anthropology is like, we are animals to the core. And like, if you see somebody with beautiful teeth, just beautiful teeth, you know, some women, some men just have that knockout smile, just white, beautiful, healthy teeth that are just strong. Those people are so much more likely to have great jobs, success in life, beauty, beautiful children, because they're essentially well-bred. I mean, if you look at how she wants to do and have an apartment breeding situation with her animal piss and poop all over the floor, she wants to get rich quick to breed the malls because she doesn't spay them. So she can, anyway, not going there. You know, you find the best traits and you breed them, and you breed them accordingly, and you see what's wrong and you work with it. So there are some humans, essentially, that, you know, have, by whatever way, done this, and they're healthy. I mean, honestly, if I had to live my life all over again, I'd probably be a Mormon, but I love my Mormon friends. And if you look at the ones, like, it's easy to see a Mormon now online because you see these really gregarious families that just look like they just came straight out of the washing machine. Like, the kids are beautiful, the beautiful house, living in Provo, Utah. The mompreneur is doing this and that. You just look and it's like there's no acne, there's no nothing. They're just fair-haired, beautiful people. Well, they don't have a lot of toxins. They don't consume caffeine, alcohol, cigarettes. They believe in 5 kids is a blessing, and so they strive to have children and more children. And so it's the home cooking, it's the homegrown food to keep those costs down, because customarily the woman is at home. And so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You know, you get that visual. And then you see her. You see 428. So what are you going to do? You going to look at that and say, I want to breed that? I want to make kids look just exactly like that? I see huge breeding potential in this. I want to have that hanging off my arm at my business parties? No. I mean, sorry, but no. I mean, yeah, she has the ears that look like they're handles to be pulled out when she's born, but, you know. Anywho. Don't get me started on the hamburger-like earlobes, okay? No. Don't do that to yourself. But she has to try on the earrings, and she's not really going to give you these earrings. She always has one in a spare, you know. She's got to give you the one that she's not actually putting in the hamburger meatloaf, the meatloaf-looking earlobes with the crust. That she's then setting down on the lizard-laden poop crust table that she's making her craft that she gets from Marshall's and takes apart and puts a new bead on and calls it her own. Because she's a crafter. She can't show you how she does that magic. But, you know, she's read online about how she can tie a knot. And she can use the words of what the beads are, like a spacer. She knows what a spacer is. Yeah, and you know, you just can't do that. You know, that's due to her high talent of artistry. She's an artist. So anyway, gotta get that earlobe out of my head. But don't you think that you just look at her and be like, I want to grab those ears, hold on, and just put the into my kneecap? I mean, honestly, like, okay, anyway. All right. So, anywho, I just don't see that you would see her as a person. Okay, like long ago and far away, okay? Like I was a waitress and I was very timid in a very small town, you know, like a town that's like mainly like a tourist town. And I hadn't seen a whole lot of people in my life. And here I am waitressing at this beautiful place on the lake. And all of a sudden I get this group that comes in that's working on a nearby project in the, I don't know, some factory, and all of a sudden I walk into 30, I'm not even kidding you, 30 freaking Texan men who are already half drunk because they've been waiting for the table. And here I am, 18 years old, dumb as a freaking rock, about, you know, very Pollyanna-ish, if you will, okay? And I'm not a looker. I am not a looker. I'm not saying that I am. But with their beer goggles on, they thought that I was a looker, and I'm not a looker, okay? So I was not used to that kind of attention, and they kept looking at my ankles, which I didn't understand because I'm dumb as a rock. And finally, one of them said it, and they were like, "Look at the bones. Look at those ankle bones." And they were like, "Can we just see your cute little feet?" And I'm like, "What? Ew!" And they were like, "No, seriously, like, look at your ankle bones. They're just beautiful." And I'm like, "Oh my God, like, why do you want to see my feet, you weird sickos? Oh!" And like, I ran out of the room and I'm like, "Oh, gross. These men want to see my ankles. It's so gross." And I had to go back in there because there was no one else to face the crowd. We were out of half of the food in the restaurant anyway, so I was like, "I'm sorry, hungry, horny men, but we don't have any steak, we don't have any chicken, we don't have any fish. So I don't know what I can offer you. You want a salad? You want a salad?" "Yeah, pretty much we got the salad bar." Oh, they were cool and whatever. So I was like, they would not give up on the ankle thing, you know, and I was like, "What is going on?" And so I was like, "Why do you guys want to keep looking at my ankles?" And one of them said, he was like, "You are so perfect to breed." And I'm like, "Ew, I'm not a dog, you sickos. Oh my God." And that was it. And they kept talking about breeding. And like, I was not old and fat and ugly like I am now. And like, my feet were like, you know, up pushing it like a size 5.5, okay? I was a very little person for a very long time. I probably could have actually been categorized as a little person. I mean, honestly, I was, you know, 4'11", 80 pounds, size 5 shoes, and